Back in the gun in a passing situation, but Hall's going to run the football, and the Dogs will hit him behind the line of scrimmage and bring him down at the 35. And this time, it's a gang tackle. 4 to 5 Bulldogs getting to the ball very quickly. Jimmy Edwards, Luke Anderson, and others. And what a statement made by this Bulldog defense, pushing the Falcons from the Bulldog 44 back to the Eagle 38.5-yard line. Play clock at just 20, so the Dogs can work some time off. They could snap that ball at around 2:06 to go in the game. Here we go, 3rd down and goal for the Dogs. Same formation again, the pistol with Keyshawn back there. Keyshawn takes it, he is hit right side. Now leans at the last second. Did he get in? The Dogs say yes, and he did. A last second surge by Keyshawn Morgan, reaching out with the football, must have crossed the goal line for 6 more points. His 4th touchdown of the night. The play clock at 8, now 7. The Bulldogs don't even have to snap the ball. They can begin their celebration. They have opened up the season with a 31-17 victory. They were down 10-0, ran off 24, and then scored a touchdown after East Lawrence scored. And it's a winning night for Coach Richie Marsh. 3rd and 10. Back goes Dalton McBride. Runs into his own man, Keyshawn Morgan. Now he's in trouble. Now he's running to the 50. Now he throws it right side. Has a man open. Makes a catch at the 15. That's Ashley. Slips free and scores a Dog touchdown. Amazing play by Dalton McBride. He ran into Keyshawn Morgan in the offensive backfield, had to escape. I thought he was going to simply run, but he looked downfield, and Ashley was wide open inside the 15. The senior made the catch and ran it in for a touchdown with 22 seconds to go in the half. 4th and 4, and the give is to Height, and the Bulldogs meet him at the line of scrimmage. They're going to drive the legs and bring him down. It wasn't easy, but they accomplished the mission. It took a big-time gang tackle from a bunch of Dogs to stop Height. McBride in the pistol. Dropping back, pressure from the right. Throws it left side. Has a man open. Caught Ashley into the end zone. Touchdown. His 2nd of the night. Wide open inside the 10. McBride a perfect strike. The Dogs score 6 in the south end zone. Snap to McBride. You know who he gives it to. Keyshawn up the middle to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Keyshawn dives into the end zone with a Bulldog touchdown. Keyshawn has found the end zone again on an incredible run. He's over 300 yards now, and he has scored 5 touchdowns. 3rd down and 8. Keyshawn Morgan with 366 yards in the game, taking the handoff, runs to the 10, Keyshawn to the 5, Keyshawn diving to the goal line, and in! Touchdown! Number 6! 1st and 10 for the Dogs in the red zone. Sistrunk back in the game, weaving to his right, weaving to his left, finds an opening, driving toward the goal line, Dragon Redskins in for 6. 2nd down, McBride gives it to Keyshawn across the midfield stripe. Here he comes to the right side with the 1st down. They grab him by the jersey. He won't go down. He still won't go down. Inside the 35 to the 34. McBride back in the pistol formation. Plenty of receivers, 2 each way. McBride will throw it across the middle. Oh, what a one-hand catch by DJ Matthews. He crosses the 40 to the 43-yard line, very close to the 1st down marker. And here comes a penalty flag. That's got to be a late hit against Bryan, I would think. Here's Levant running. He breaks a tackle. There he goes. The Dogs had him, and he's gone. Unless somebody can run him down, he's to the 50, to the 45. The Dogs are closing. Somebody wants him badly. Is that Luke Anderson? He dives, brings him down inside the 10-yard line. What an effort that took. That was an all-out sprint on a guy that should have scored. 9 seconds to go. The fans are excited. They're counting. You hear the fans count it down. The whistle blew, by the way, but the game should be over, and it is.
Toombs County 41, Bryan County 7.
The Toombs County Bulldogs beat Bryan County 41-7 in their first region game of 2016. As the Raiders begin to load up their defensive box, looking for the run. They got basically 9, almost 10, and Dalton McBride will run to the outside and go to the 25, to the 20, to the 16-yard line. And it's McBride again going to the outside, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1, and in with a Bulldog touchdown. And Jewell rolling and throwing right side. The ball is picked this time. Dalton McBride intercepts it at the 23 and goes out of bounds at around the 21. McBride gives it to Sistrunk. 2 hands on the football. He breaks free to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown for the Toombs County Bulldogs. A 25-yard run for Jaden Sistrunk. Here's pressure on Cooper as they throw the screen, and he throws it to a Bulldog at the 34. That ball was caught by Luke Anderson. He got his pick. Almost had one earlier, and he picks off a screen that was basically thrown right to him. This will be a 45-yarder for Rig Tinoco. He kicked one of those against the Vade Indians. This kick is up in the air. It's got a chance to go, and it is good for Rig Tinoco. And 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. High snap to McBride. Gives it to Keyshawn. Big holes. He goes to the outside. Bounces off a tackle. Runs to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. And Keyshawn is in the end zone with a Bulldog touchdown. 2nd down and more than 10. Dogs leading 7-0. Mets dropping back. Looking under pressure and sacked. The ball's jarred loose. Loose inside the 20. Recovered inside the 15. Down at the 14-yard line by the Toombs County Bulldogs. Great pressure. They hit Metz, the freshman. Serious contact. He coughed up the football. The Dogs were all over it as they recovered down at the 14-yard line. 3rd and short. McBride under center. Runs it to the right. Big hole. There he goes into the end zone with a Dog touchdown. As the Yellow Jackets got out of the hole, now they're moving the football. Mets across the middle. The ball's picked. And a chance to score 6 by 6. Keyshawn Morgan to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Dogs. A pick 6 by number 6. Keyshawn read that play. He saw it coming. Easy catch, easy run with his speed down the Bulldogs sideline to give the Dogs a 20-0 lead. And the single safety for the Yellow Jackets standing at the midfield stripe near the flying T. Lane gets it off. Nice punt across the midfield stripe. Mets dropping back. Drop the ball. It's loose. The Bulldogs scoop it up at the 35. He was backpedaling on the deep punt by Lane, one of his best of the season. Remember, he set up at the 50, and he was drifting back, reached up, tried to catch it, couldn't bring it in, and the Dogs were there to pounce on that football and take control at the 35-yard line. McBride gives it to Keyshawn. Big hole to the 30, 25. There he goes. 10, 5, touchdown, Bulldogs. 4th down and 2. They go with the double wings. Who's going to get the ball? It's fumbled by Ionon. The ball is loose. The Dogs dive for it. They got it up around the 33. They had it anyway because it was 4th down. The Cadets make a rare mistake, and the Bulldogs scoop it up. McBride of the pistol formation has completed 2 passes tonight. One to Brock Harrison, and that one right there. Here's Sistrunk again. They grab him by the jersey. That won't bring him down. He's inside the 20. He's inside the 16. He's inside the 14. He drives all the way down to the 12. Running hard. And they were probably trying to strip him. He came out of the pile with the ball. A receiver out left and right. The ball's on the right hash. Movement to the left by Jimmy Edwards. McBride pitching left side. Keyshawn Morgan cuts it in. Keyshawn to the 5. Keyshawn to the 3. Keyshawn to the 2. And very close to the goal line and in. The Toombs County Bulldogs are on the scoreboard against the number 1 ranked team in the state, Benedictine, on a fantastic drive with Keyshawn finishing going to the left side on a pitch play. What a drive by the Dogs. And in comes Rig Tinoco. The Bulldogs will shift. And he'll try to tie the game up with 8:05 to go. A 67-yard drive. And one of the best for the Bulldogs this season because of who they did it against. A unanimous number 1 in 6 different polls in AA. High snap placed down by Anderson. The kick up high into the air. It is good. We got a tie game at 7 in Booster Stadium. And here comes the kickoff of this Region 2 game, up high in the air and taken at the 15-yard line by the Dogs. And Demetrius Owens breaks a tackle, and there he goes to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35. Demetrius is going to lead the Tigers and score a Bulldog touchdown. No flags on a kickoff return of 85 yards. He was high as number 2 at one point. And McBride rolling under pressure, gets away, throws it right side. The ball's caught by Mincy. What a grab. First down and more as he crosses the 35 and goes down to the 33-yard line. Keyshawn Morgan will come back into the ball game, maybe to take a shot at the Metter defense. No, McBride's going to drop back, plenty of time, throws it short. Ball caught by DJ Matthews on the flats. Makes a nice move, makes a cut, runs into a man, and scores a Dog touchdown. He ran into a Tiger, and the Tiger bounced off him, and DJ, who did not play last week because of an injury, is in the end zone on a 16-yard play. 2nd and 10. Paul Graham, a former Toombs County athlete, is the quarterback. He's a junior. Turns and gives it off to McFadden. Moves it to the left side. The Bulldogs stack him up right at the 25 and push him backwards. Gang tackling by the Bulldog defensive line and linebackers, the front 7. Collapsing on McFadden. And Keyshawn Morgan, one of the top rushers in the state, all classifications in the top 10. Back in the offensive backfield. Motion on the play. Here comes Keyshawn with a hole across the 50. Keyshawn to the 45, to the 40, racing down the sideline. And finally the Indians grab him and push him out of bounds. Big hole. And a saving tackle by the Indians of McKinney. 3rd and 13. McBride rolling right. Throws. Got a man wide open. I think that's Matthews making the catch. Breaks a tackle. There he goes inside the 10 to the 5. Diving to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. It's the same play the Dogs scored on last week against the Metter Tigers. They take a 6-0 lead at Booster Stadium. Working right now without Jonathan Quintero on the offensive line. So Trayvon Wiggins comes in and plays that left guard position beside Cameron Panic. Motion behind the formation. Ashley settling in there. Keyshawn runs it right side. Keyshawn goes into the end zone with a Bulldog touchdown. Got to back it in on his side. Somebody kind of clipped him, so he didn't go straight in, but he went off to the right and scored a Dog touchdown to tie the game at 13. Out comes Luke Anderson going down on his right knee to hold. Tinoco ready to go. Cameron Panic snaps it. Kick up in the air. Tinoco drills it through into the north end zone. And the Bulldogs lead the Indians 14-13 with 9 seconds to play in the third quarter. Standing side by side. Short kick taken by Keyshawn Morgan at the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Breaks a tackle. Goes to the 35. Down the near sideline. Finds an opening. Goes to the 45 to the 40. Now it's a foot race. He's to the 15 to the 10 to the 5. And did he step out or get in? He's in with a Bulldog touchdown. A long kickoff return by Keyshawn Morgan. And the whole key was breaking a tackle inside the 30-yard line. Then he went right down the Bulldog sideline, amazingly able to stay in bounds inside the 15. He almost stepped out, but did not, according to the official, who was right there. Then he crossed the goal line for a quick 6. He's working the clock again. He can see it over in the left corner of the end zone. It's at 12. As he'll play fake it, roll to his right. He's got time, and he throws toward the end zone. Has a man wide open, and the Bulldogs make the catch and score a touchdown. Dalton McBride looking across the middle and finding an open receiver and getting himself 6 on a fantastic throw to Jaquel Boyd. Back goes Gibbons to throw on first down, being pressured, dancing around. The Bulldogs grab him. The Bulldogs will sack him behind the line of scrimmage, and this is a serious team sack. The Dogs desperately need the defensive stop on the pass play. Gibbons under pressure, steps up, runs the football. The Dogs tackle him at around the 17. Jaquel Boyd, Will Fuller, Dakota Braddock make a big play for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Like all the Dogs, his first playoff experience. He's a junior. Taking the snap from the senior, Cameron Panic. It's a good one. Tosses it right side. Ball caught by Matthews. He has a first down across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. They're going to put the tee down. And, of course, Luke Anderson, the senior, is the holder. They're going to place it down at about the 38. So a 48-yard try. He's capable of nailing one of these, but he's got to hit it extremely well. Here's a snap. On the way, and the kick is up in the air. This one has a chance, and it is online, and it is good. That's a career-high field goal for Rig Tinoco. 48 yards, eclipsing a couple of 44-yarders he had earlier in his career, including one at Bacon this year and one last year at Vidalia right before halftime. And Irvin Mincy moves from the right to the left of the formation. Jaden Sistrunk carrying the ball, breaks a tackle, runs into a couple of Gamecocks. He's pushing them. He's not going down. He's got the dog first down. I told you, he's ready to go.